Professor Ogola, and is still trending on X, everyone talking about his position vis-a-vis the position of the party leader. We've also seen what's happening in UDA, and we've seen that there's a possibility that this and the crisis these two parties face could give rise to another force of people who are not comfortable with that. What do you make of this? And do you think that, for example, a party like ODM, with the kind of identity crisis it's facing, that this could actually be the game changer in terms of Kenyan politics going forward?
Fred, if there's anything that really happened in this country so that Kenyans can know the truth, was the coming together between Raila Odinga and William Ruto, because it has revealed who those people really are to Kenyans, because there are some things Kenyans thought about them differently, that their coming together has actually revealed it more. They say there's a philosophy that says I-thou relationship, that I only know myself when I interact with you. Like, for example, I might think I'm clever, but when I talk to you, say, hey, by the way, Fred, is that how you're thinking? Then I can realize that there's something I need to do. So maybe this is actually what happened. And just to go straight on to this problem, if you look at Sifuna talking very brilliantly and all these things, Fred, I don't like talk. I like action. If Sifuna really is who he is and how he talks, Sifuna should not be representing ODM as SG. The deal between ODM and UDA, he's the one who read that MOU at KICC. And we need to have people who believe in what they are, really. I'm not concerned about good narratives. Just like I said the other day, senators, MPs go to parliament and talk about all the evil in this country when they're having a button to change it. So that's one thing I can say. Nevertheless, the issue happening now is simply an ODM identity crisis, because ODM has known themselves as a social democratic party. The word democratic is the most important word in ODM, because orange was given to them by Kivuitu, and movement was after the rejecting of the referendum election. But what is actually in them is the word democratic. That's what Raila introduced, which is important. And I like what Sifuna said, in spite of the fact that I'm saying it's pure talk, but I want them to enforce it. Sifuna said that ODM is nothing without Article 37 of the Constitution about demonstration. He also castigated Esther Passaris for having tried to challenge that bill. He tried it 2 days, but he's still giving allegiance to Raila Odinga. That's what people have to know. That in all the talk, he's still vowing allegiance to Raila Odinga.
Give it to him that Odinga,
you cannot disagree.
Odinga has already said that Sifuna, as the Secretary General, is the official spokesperson of the party.
Yes, but I'm saying, so why I'm saying going there, so Kenyans must know they are being played. You understand me? You must know you're being played. And these games have been played before. Even Abraham cheated the king that Sarah was his sister. So these things have always happened. Mm-hmm. And I want just Kenya to see clearly that these people meet, they build a narrative, and then someone talks. Then go back and look at Sifuna's role during the Sufuria movement. You understand? Whenever a check has not been paid, Sifuna used to say, "Ata anatembea na sufuria kwa gari." Sivyo? So the question should be asking, which check has...
What do you mean a check has not been paid?
But you think that ODM is in government without a check being paid every month? These things happen. There is something ODM is demanding, so Sifuna must look aggressive, and then Raila will be called and say, "Kuja tuongee. How do we maintain that guy?"
So Sifuna is still bidding for the party?
Yes, so I'm saying Sifuna is still doing something, again, on the interest of ODM, and there is no disconnect. The people who have disagreed with ODM are Caleb Amisi, you understand? And their stance is as clear as such. They are forming a movement. They say it's race nation, papers, you understand? So Sifuna is still SG. Remember, ODM is somebody's private property.
Okay.
And he can't talk like that. He has no entitlement. If Raila decides, look at the former SGs.
So if for him to speak like that, he definitely has
He has permission from Raila Odinga, and there is no disagreement.
Okay.
In fact, the conflict we are trying to say is between him and Raila Odinga is nothing. Even there is no ideological difference. Look at, let me just give me a parallel. Ababu Namwamba tried to disagree with Raila Odinga as SG, isn't it? Where is he? So that question should be very sound to your head, because he has permission. Do you know you can be given permission to insult even your boss?
Okay. But Association, what does this portend for the broad-based arrangement? Because this is playing out in the public. Raila Odinga on Sunday gave an interview to another media house and said he'll be with President William Ruto till 2027. 2-3 days later, the SG of his party comes and says he cannot support President William.
I think what Sifuna spoke, he spoke as an individual, as a person. He wasn't speaking a party position, because the party has not arrived at such a decision.
But Raila said he's the official spokesperson for
the leader is the official spokesperson who speaks after resolutions of a party. I think Fred should know how institutions work. And